In last episode, we got a key, and I'm just so excited to see where this goes. You know, there are better floorboards than the one you keep choosing as a headrest. The idea is that we just keep passing out over and over again. Okay, so there should be more units that we have access to. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, I thought this way was somewhere. So, something spooky is supposed to happen, I'm sure. We turn around, the guy is going. When we go to leave, we'll find that the guy is here watching us, which, you know, that's just fair. If he wanted to attack us, he would do so as soon as we turn our back. Wait, will that actually provide some light? Kinda, yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, it's just... But I don't necessarily know what I'm looking for here. A handle, interesting. Can I take this staircase? Two more locked doors. That one seems very important. Got my eyes constantly trying to adjust. Have you got a musical flair, Captain? Or is a particular tune trapped in your mind? Why don't you try pummeling that piano and see what pours out of your heart? I would wager, after all, that your fingers remember more than you do. Interesting. So I need to find 3 more handles for that thing. A new piece. Whatever could you be looking for? Perhaps a wondrous star or a cold black void. Why not dare to dream big, Captain, and hope to see both? More stars tend to just appear the longer that we look in here. Hey, can I come up there and join you real quick? It's just gone. So from down here, we can see, what, some sort of reflections? But then the top doesn't have anything. Wait. No. You don't come back immediately. One, 336. Another handle. I still need 2 more, right? Oh, there's a bunch of money on the floor here. Hmm. So I'm still just trying to piece this together, because I'm pretty sure that goes with that. 111336. Yeah, it seems like a simple enough one. Just find the other two. Then of course the question, you're such a peculiar creature, scurrying about these chambers, touching whatever you please. But you must know, Captain, the thought of your touch disgusts me. Keep your distance. You're never one to listen, were you? I can't say I'm surprised. Well, is there got an achievement for that? Another involuntary nap? Try curling up in the corner. The cobwebs will keep you warm. So this is an achievement for getting like an involuntary nap. And it's like, is that the only place where you can trigger that? So I got one new piece, the Dispeller. High magic resistance, a little bit of magic damage. Get decent strength attack. 2 range, interestingly. 223. So we might as well just get the 3rd defense for this. I don't think we necessarily need a 4th attack now. Yeah, upgrade the wretch. Okay, so there's more in this region. So, like, is that the only part in the game that allows you to do that? Or is it a case of, like, they're going to come around every so often? Basically, just regardless. And so you'd actually have lots of opportunities to get that achievement. It's like, okay, sure, I got a bit of money, but that's like all. Whee! One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, wait, where did it start? Whoops. Okay, so if this big circle's on the left, I can move it, what, once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. So if I just have to arrange all 3 of these to be pointed at specific ways, 12, 12, and 12. So this has to be, so the left one has to be 1 and 12. The top one has to be 1 and 12. The right one has to be 1 and 12. That is a lot, especially since it takes a few seconds between each one. Okay, so and like we don't like I feel like it has something to do with seeing these, but the top side never gets to see them. It's like, do you see them through like? Are you supposed to see them through the open parts, or are you supposed to only see them through the like more glossy parts? And then, of course, is the question of, hey, like maybe we're just supposed to turn off all of the candles or something. Question of, are we just supposed to turn off every candle? Okay, when we're standing right here, that goes back in, and then so I guess the question is, is it just these candles down here or something that's just reflecting? Like, no. Or the other two handles here. Okay. Putting down two handles, does that do anything here? Sure doesn't look like it. Like, I need a little bit more for this puzzle. Like, that sure doesn't seem to be anything. Why does it let me have the lamp just in the middle of this room? What is with all of this? If I look over here, it's very clear that all of those are just like, you know, the glossy, the shiny finish. Like, that's very dark, but why won't it just activate the lamp? I'm not manually doing that. If I look through here, nothing does anything other than S and right click. Because both of those take me out of here. Hi. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be able to do more around here. I just don't know what else. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that just. That scared me. More than anything else, that absolutely terrified me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't think you had... Okay, so, randomly, just out of the blue, a YouTube video that I had paused decided to play an ad. Just no warning, just, oh, let's just start randomly talking now all of a sudden. That freaks me out. Music getting all intense and stuff, and then all of a sudden, hey, acolytes, occultists, punishers, you will face them all, and in the end, they will die. A captain without a compass is doomed, and one without a star point will never reach the gate. Will never find the abyss. You cannot explain why, but you can sense something ominous nearby. This is so otherworldly magic hides just out of sight, ready to strike you through the walls. Interesting. Okay, so that's an issue. And that one is an issue. And that one is an issue. Oh, look, you gave us 3 acolytes to work with here. Cool. Be an enemy with a finishing blow did 3 unnecessary damage. What? It went over here and did something, and then I did 3 excess damage? Apparently? Oh, you only have 3 uses. After like 3 attacks, you become ineffective. Well, that's what that means. It can only attack 3 times. Nifty. Ah, but have you considered I can go over here and open up this chest and get a bit of extra money? Another death, another failure. I hope you are at least tenacious. So, I can't give you more magic resistance. You're as defended as you can be. But let's give you more health. Right back. No. Wet, northeast shoes. The east, then. The kingdom of Baltus is an ideal choice if you're looking to be impaled by a lance. But you've always been ambitious, and so eastward you'll march. Many have tried to traverse this region to find a needle for their star point, just so they could navigate the northern skies, and most of them have died here. Go ahead, begin your journey. You survey the steps ahead and tighten the grip on your weapon. It's time for another conflict. Snow crunches beneath your boots, and the sound betrays your arrival. 3 squires, novices of the blade, turn to you and draw their weapons. They all but asking to die, if you will oblige. No, see, the red piece. There are extra units. Okay, so the only one worth worrying about for our little friend here is that up there. So just run up and kill it. And everything else will be easy. I don't even necessarily have to worry about anything else. It'll take more than 3 turns. I won't get that extra 4 money, but I also then won't lose any units, so... Did I just get only 1 money for defeating that thing? Because, like, I think I only got 1. Remember, this thing has 3 attack. This is supposed to be devastating. Nope. 5 money. Of course, simple squires would be no match, not for a captain of your caliber. As you enter the fort ahead, however, two new figures approach, turncoats. It seems they wish to join you. Squire and an archer. More history, then. It wasn't always so frigid, you know, here in the kingdom of Faltus. In fact, you may have noticed that the air is frequently not so unpleasant. It was only recently, 344 years ago, that the frosts consumed the region, another gift from the winds that drift from the northern skies. The Archer Unit. Oh, I have an Archer Unit, so I can't upgrade the Archer Unit. I do have a Villager, however. Nothing fancy or special about that, though. The scent of fear invades your nose, but whose fear? Yours or that of your foes? As you trudge deeper into the region, the snow grows thicker. It pulls at your boots as you try to approach. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I don't have my acolyte, do I? Yeah, 7 money if I win in 3 turns, but also I could just be fine. Hold on, OBS isn't capturing you. Hold on, hold on. Hello, Azura, and welcome to... Was it Inkshade? So we found a new area, actually.
Oh?
And it's a puzzle room with a puzzle in it I can't quite figure out. And I'm thinking maybe after this fight you'll be able to help me with that.
Sure.
But first, we'll just use our single solitary wretch to, completely obliterate all of these enemies without losing a single health point.
Retro P, please nerf.
Please don't nerf.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I've been upgrading this unit. It starts off as the weakest unit, but you can upgrade it like crazy.
I see.
So right now it has 3 defense and 1 magic defense, as well as 3 attack and 1 magic attack. And 5 movement, and 5 health. So it only hurt these units by 2. So this will take a few turns. It's slow going, but I'm going to get a decent amount of money. And if I wanted to just end it, I could just move into that little spot right there.
The
And
gold square? The
yeah.
gold space?
Yeah. If I manage to have a unit there at the start of my turn, I win. But you get money for defeating enemy pieces.
Ah.
Rattling can be heard in the nearby woods, and you do not know. You also get money for finishing the fight early, so sometimes it's good to just rush a piece onto it to get a bit of extra funds, but considering I got a lot of money for doing it this way, it's all good. That is currently just better. Alright, so let's stand up from the table for a bit. So you can see that we have 70 muns, and these are the upgrades we can still do for the batch. But the new room. We got a key to this door. Alright. So we go up these stairs. So, we can light and extinguish candles. And the main puzzle comes from this right here.
Okay.
We can rotate each of these big circles. And there's, was it 12 different positions that each one can be in.
Alright.
There are candles scattered throughout. This suit of armor is already broken. I think I've looted all of the money. We can interact with some things, but not necessarily pick them up. And there is this right here. Clicking on it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And there is this. Clicking doesn't do anything, just more stars just appear the longer we look through this. I don't know what would happen if we just look through this for a long time. I was tempted to just basically let this AFK and just sit here doing nothing for a while just to see if something happens. The only things that we can seem to do here are S and right click, which both take us out of this.
Okay. So with the candles, what happens if you light them all?
I have lit them all. Nothing seemed to happen.
Okay. It looks like stars also go out over time too, so.
Yeah.
Can you interact with that paper on that table?
Like, it doesn't seem like I can. I can move these things. Clicking the base of that just does this.
God, it is so dark.
Yes, it is. I wonder if there's... Anyway.
You wonder if there's
A way to just lighten up the game. Oh, money.
Wouldn't that be the gamma?
Oh, that does a lot of good.
And then maybe increase the light exposure bit as well?
That does a lot of help. Now we can actually see. So there's
Yes.
also a mini puzzle with these. One was already in here. I found two more and put them in. If we put down all three, it sparks and resets. Doesn't seem to do anything with only some of them down. And then clicking on them doesn't put them back up. I have to put them all down and they all go back up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, now I can actually see. So this was already broken. This area just had some coins. But yeah, we also want to try to find... Oh, money.
Maybe light that candle.
The piano, if we keep clicking... It just basically plays theme music. Clicking on that plays some music. You can go into here. There's a candle right here that's pre-lit, but the candle itself is really dark. And if we look down here, like they all seem to have like backdrop to them, but from up there they don't. And this, it had a few coins, but that was basically it.
Okay. Well. Wait, what was that red dot?
It's a red dot.
On the left. I saw something like a red dot. Alright, well, never mind. Wherever it was, you can't seem to find the direction it was, so I have no idea where I saw it. Hi. Okay. On the table. Okay, behind you. On the one, like on the other side of the book. What is that thing?
This thing or this thing?
Okay, well, I meant the red thing, but yeah. Okay. Okay.
Little bowl that we can like interact with but can't do anything with. And there's a spyglass that we can't do anything with.
Okay.
And like there are
Where?
other rooms and stuff that we don't have access to, so I'm wondering if it's like we can't solve this puzzle until we go to other rooms and get like the other two handles.
Maybe. Where's the thing that lets you rotate like the big things?
Ah,
Can you rotate the bottom right one?
sure. Which direction?
It doesn't matter. I want to see how it moves. And again. And once more. Okay, can you get up close to them again? Huh. Then look through the scope at them again. Okay. Do you remember how they were in their default position before, like, you had started rotating them at all, either?
Nope.
Oh dear.
That's what I was thinking, right? Like, oh, rotate the top one 6 and the other two each 3. And, like,
Yeah.
there is the possibility that we just. Like, if it is just a matter of rotation, and then we just start circling them. But if it requires any sort of a confirmation to that, then we are essentially screwed. Because if any of these are actually correct, we wouldn't necessarily know.
Yeah, this looks like we'd basically be fumbling blindly.
And like I'm almost tempted to look up just where the other 2 handles are, because if they're in this room and I just can't find them, I want to get them. If they're in other rooms, then I know I'm just supposed to keep playing the game.
What's this game called again?
This is Inkshade.
Inkshade. Okay, where did you get the 2 handles you already got?
I'm not sure. I think one was on a chair or something. Where does it say that the handles are?
Okay, behind the paintings near where the lovers go.
Behind the paintings. Oh,
Well, there we go. That's one. Also, that middle candle is no longer lit.
click on this because I'm thinking that might be a piece, but I think it's just there to be a candle. Okay, what
Okay.
else?
Inside the drawers of the 4 desks in the middle of the room.
Pretty sure I got that. So I checked all these drawers.
Let's just
This
double
is one of
check.
the drawers.
Okay. Cabinet at the right edge of the lower area forms a U-bend. On the bottom half of the wall, there's an area that is dark, minimal lighting.
Cabinet on the right side of the U-bend.
Yes. It's dark,
On
so it may
top of the
require
cabinet might be here.
on the bottom half of the wall. The area is dark with minimal lighting, so spam click.
Found it.
Okay, well, there you go. You have your levers.
Okay, so So that does something.
Okay.
Okay, so
So it looks like you need to have it so that you have 6 in the...
da-da.
Okay, so that looks right. So let's try...
Oh.
You know what? Let's go look through the scope thing. See what it shows us with the way things are currently set.
Oh. Doesn't seem to be anything new.
Okay. That seems to be the best position because it has all of the little dots within a circle.
It's 3, 3, but then 1, 1, 1. Like what? Do I have to find the specific spot to look at this?
Maybe? Okay, from what I'm seeing, yes, okay. Okay, step away from that thing. Try going to the left end of the balcony. Okay, maybe not right here, but one step to the right.
Hmm?
Like a step to the right of this pillar. I think... No, one step to the left. Okay, to the left of the candle. There. Well, I think this is more or less the angle we need to be using. Okay, maybe take a step. Like, I think that's what we need to use for the right side one. Maybe? Maybe go to the right side of the balcony? Oh. Okay, so that one is done.
Oh, that one is good then.
That one is already good. So stand in this equivalent position on the other side.
Okay, so
To make it work for that one. So we only need to rotate the right one. So, you know what? Let's just trial and error it. So, No.
I think
Is it from
so.
here?
Because, yeah, this one seems pretty obvious.
That one's pretty darn clear. Maybe this is not the right angle. Maybe move onto the stairwell? And down a... Aha! Okay, so they're all
Oh,
in...
hold on. You see, there's a... Wait a second. There's a light shining down now.
Oh,
Also, we're not allowed to adjust it anymore.
okay. Now let's look in
So
the
now
thing.
we look through this. And a lot of stuff is happening. Where'd that break? Oh. So that gives us 3 new units.
Hooray! Units.
Oh. Okay, so now that it is lighter, I just kind of want to go down here and see if there's anything that I missed.
I'll try lighting all the candles.
There was a candle puzzle at one point, but I brute forced a solution.
Can you go in that door?
No.
Huh.
There was also a part where that host guy killed me.
That's
Sent me
not
back.
good.
But I got an achievement for it. He's like, oh, you're touching everything, but just make sure you don't touch me. So I walked towards him. He's like, oh, I see you don't follow instructions. Knocked me down and sent me back to the main menu.
Oh.
The Void Ball, it has temporary health because each time it attacks, it loses 1 health. Range of exactly 3. The Dispeller. Or did I already have that? And the Sky Shot. Range of 3 or 4. But it's like, why bother working on other things when I can just make the wretch better? Ooh, elite battle. The enemy's presence looms closer. As you travel through the tall, slender trees, you happen upon a training arena. An assortment of foes are honing their skills. It would be awfully rude not to participate. And the wretch is not among my useful pieces. We already have attack, 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 attack. So no. None of our units have defense, otherwise I could just rush a unit into there, take the 7 gold, and leave. As it stands, none of our units have more than 1 attack, notably.
And what's that white hex?
The White Hex?
Hang on. Oh dear. Amber alert.
Oh no. Hope the kid is going to be okay. have a lot of ranged units, interestingly, but no tank to hide them behind.
So what was that about? Why bother upgrading other units?
I'm sure we'll make it to the end here. It's only
Huh?
5 basic enemies. They can only attack. They can only deal 1 damage per turn. Four enemies left. Three left. So just 3.
You also have 3 left.
Yeah, equal footing and all that. Two on two. Two on one. And we also lost a few pieces, which is overall good. It appears that all of their training simply wasn't enough. Do I end this episode now? I think I end this episode now. With 116 money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 units. Perfect. Let's upgrade our wretch again. Ooh, extra attack power? Sure, let's go even more attacking power.
Cool.
And we'll end off this episode here. Ready to continue.